So a little more update into this saga I'm in. Told you in the video the other night that it just really consumed me and everything. And even after that video, which I guess was what, Sunday night or whatever, I've been trying my best to slowly distance myself a little bit because it just really put me into like the deepest, darkest depression I've been in a long time. And I really didn't want to abandon anyone, especially Grace. And I just can't see myself doing that because I've been beat down and mentally before, and I just can't. I'm just too passionate. And talking to Robert last night a lot, Robert really helped me a lot, and the way I see it and the way others see me is that I pretty much all my emotions are outside of my body, and I'm at run at a high level where I'm very impulsive because my emotions are way out there. And but anyway, so here as of last night that Grace is getting out of the psych ward and going home. That all the that was her biggest fear. Is that it was her biggest fear was going home, and didn't want to go home. But apparently that was what happening. But as of last night, it was something about just until the ALF is placed, and then she gets home today and she puts up a post on Instagram about gonna post a video later telling more of the story, but the system has failed her, and how could the psychiatrist, how could the Tampa Police Department, how could all these people that she bared her soul to, and they said it was so wrong for her to go through, how could these people put her back in that situation? And it was a big long thing, but she in writing, but not in voice yet. And then I noticed about 30 minutes later that was taken down. And then I get a text that said my parents have found all the stuff she put out before that was deleted. And well, you're an adult, you can put out what you want. And then it just leads on to more and more about everything being taken down. And then text of can I take down the video I put up Sunday night? And then I get texts like from these strange numbers. Maybe if somebody knows what it was, like V11 said United States. I don't know if it's a block number. See, I don't know. I don't really know how deep I am in any of this. I'm just I've always had questions of how did this happen, and of any of her situation, and I had no way of knowing, and just going from the heart, and it has really done all but destroy me in the last 2 weeks. I've alienated all my friends, and it's killing a lot of people that I crawled into this hole. And but now that I'm getting, you need to take this down, or then I've never once spoke to her father. It was always the mother that was always in control. And I get a text from a number that didn't have an area code, call me at this number, and being with her father or something. Well, from this point forward, I'm not dumb enough to put anything on call. If you want to text me, tell me what you got to tell me, whatever, fine. But, and, I can't abandon her, but I've got to step back some. This is really, especially if you did the right thing, if she did the right thing by telling, and you did, and it was really true, and everything is the way it's supposed to be. How did she get released back home? Well, you hear stories about it all the time, how the system fails, and bad things happen. But, for myself, as I realized that And that thing the other night, I was saying, maybe I need to take it into my own hands, or something, because that's the point I was almost at. But I realize now that of free will, or the system, or whatever, by going back home, it doesn't matter what I think or what I feel. Eh, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. So, it is what it is, but as far as me taking down my videos, or me saying, taking down what I say, well, I was going to make some other videos about myself soon, and where I came from mentally, and, I have been there. I've been on that edge, and, besides the few people that I care about, and now I don't have a whole lot holding me, so, I'm not going to back down from a fight. Whatever the fight may be, may take a different approach to it, but I don't need text saying, take this down, or do this, or do that. Well, there's methods for that to happen. If you want to take it down, I'm sure they can report it to Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, because it's going up on all of them. But if I violate some kind of standard by being worried about a friend of mine that I've grown very close to, and worried about their safety, especially when they reach out in fear, how did the system fail me? Why am I having to go through this? It doesn't take much. All I'm doing is talking. I'm not doing anything physical. I'm not doing anything violent. Just hoping that she can be safe and stand up for what is right, and that the system will do what it's supposed to do. I mean, it's put there to protect people. Let's just hope she's protected. There's not a whole lot more than that I can do. And it's very, like I said, this last 2 weeks crushed me. I haven't talked to my mom. I haven't talked to my best friend. I haven't talked to a lot of people that I talk to a lot. And they're worried about me. I'm worried about myself, but I know, I'm not going to hurt myself. I'm trying to push on through this. It's a shitty situation, and it's not even me that's in it. So I'm just trying to help out a friend, and that's kind of an update. I had a few people reach out on the last video, say they don't mind my ramblings, and to just, they like what I shoot, because I shoot it from the hip and shoot it from the heart. And I'm extremely loyal, and it gets me hurt a lot, because not everybody's loyal back. But you know me pretty quick when you talk to me that I'm real as it gets. I'm not PC, I'm me. And if you don't like it, then don't talk to me, don't look at me, don't watch my stuff. But there's not a whole lot of genuine people left in this world, but I am one of them. And just felt I needed to say that. I think the video on Sunday night helped me to talk about it and get it off my chest, to be able to send this to people that get tired of telling it to everybody individually. So that's kind of what's going on, and so hopefully y'all know where it's at. And that's kind of, she's at home, and hopefully being placed in ALF, but hopefully safe. That's all we can hope for. Other than that, it's out of our hands, because it's, behind closed doors. So just thought y'all wanted an update. At least it helped me to get it off my chest.